So a few weeks ago, I was illegally detained in the hospital. That's against my will. It was a Black Ops Special Forces operation for one night to see what would happen on September 18th whenever a friend of mine left. I agreed for one night, ended up staying a lot longer. I was illegally being detained, got some sleep, had enough fentanyl and other drugs popped in me against my will while I was asleep enough to kill the entire country of Russia. Good thing I've been Black Ops Special Forces since age 4. I am still sweating out whatever the drugs were and are. There's 2 times or more that I've been detained against my will, and the last time it just happened to happen whenever an additional $90 billion in funding just happened to show up for the expansion of the Homer Hospital, including $50 billion per staff at the Homer Hospital and their family members. They were supposed to release me, and then all of them conveniently forgot. Thank goodness Black Ops Special Forces made sure that staff made it back to the hospital the next day, and they all survived that night, because there are people in there, as well as all over Homer, that were pretending to be me, as well as others. And well, long story short, good things Black Ops Special Forces, everybody survived, as long as I know. And then, dun dun dun, a day before, anyway, long story short, there was an additional $800 billion for the entire medical system, for the entire continent, as well as the entire planet. And apparently nobody bothered to crack open an advance directive or Title 14 to actually see what the fuck it actually meant, which actually means advance the individuals into alien tech and alien technologies well past the worthless nuclear-based technologies of whatever it is that everyone's become accustomed to, as well as making sure for their safety, securities, as well as anybody in their family, their immediate families, their bloodlines, help them beyond learning how to be just a barstool rat. So, the government shut down because nobody could find me, because the military and I have, well, I'm military PI as well as a huge wide variety of other things. They were being lied to, as well as to where the hell it is that I was. Military running all over the state of Alaska trying to find me. I was supposed to be somewhere with a bunch of generals in uniform for prisoner exchange, as well as a huge wide variety of other things having to do with native, tribal, indigenous, and aboriginal rights. Also, let's not forget that I'm in the process. I'm white at the moment. My skin is white. I'm actually black, jet black. And I'm working on getting my skin tone, my actual skin tone back. There's a way to do it. I have been tortured. The whiteness has been through war. It's non-chemical, non-evasive. It's through energy and energy work. And just while the tip of the iceberg for everything is heating up and cooling down, suddenly everybody has a problem with me wanting my skin to be jet black again. That's their thing. They don't want me to be black. I am black native. I am jet black, solid jet black, native, indigenous, aboriginal, tribal. I am the leader of a variety of areas. I have a huge amount of commitments to anybody and everybody. I have a huge wide variety of responsibilities all over the freaking place. I've got people who are trying to mess with me psychologically on a constant basis because I bring down gods, demons, and monsters in my lifetime. I'm in the process of trying to freaking retire. I have a huge entourage that follows me anywhere and everywhere that I go, mostly in invisible suit mode. Because I do have a variety of followers that follow me around, that we just like to try to keep things separate. So because I keep trying to be a regular civilian as much as possible, the followers we keep at a distance, because I don't like crowds, because crowds are dangerous for the people in the crowds. It's a huge wide variety of different things going on. Different things in the community just don't make sense to me. I'm just trying to figure out how it is that we can go above and beyond into the beyond space age to get us all off world in just a few years, within 20 years. We have 13 years left for me having my commission come June 22nd, 2026. Only have 13 years left of the military, which means everybody only has 13 years left for their Social Security, their extra incomes, their tribal checks, their everything, because it's my personal commission that pays for everything, including all social services everywhere. There's some monies that are generated through the movies and the TVs and the music industry, as well as the oil companies, as well as a few other things. But the majority of the monies come from me from my own personal commission because I've been Black Ops Special Forces since age 4. I do own a variety of companies that I do not ever accept a penny from, not even 1/2 a penny. I have control of silt and rubies, as well as some other minerals. And I never accept a penny for it. Those monies go to help poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, gay, lesbian, bi, trans, queer, plus questioning, Native, tribal, indigenous, and Aboriginal peoples, as well as anybody who's struggling, as well as those who choose to live free, which is everywhere in a huge wide variety of countries and continents that you know of, continents that you don't. I'm the spokesperson for a huge wide variety of different things. I have constantly have people giving me shit on a constant basis about everything. And I'm sorry that I cannot be in constant communications with everybody on a constant basis. Also, I'm the one who's doing the mind speak to telling everybody the rather complicated story of life and everything, and how it is that we're all dragons and Dagon and we're getting all getting off world. I don't have time for a social life, and yet at the same time I need to couple with one of the there's a really nice lady who would like to be my mate, and that would be really nice. We have to get to know each other. And I'm celibate, and I'm asexual, and I have been a recluse my entire life because I am Black Ops Special Forces. I keep to myself, as well as I'm the highest paid commissioner for the United States Space Force since September 25th, 2025. That's another reason why they seem to think that they could just shove me off in a hole somewhere, but they forgot about that, about me being the highest paid commission for lecturer for the United States Space Force at September 25th, 2025. Just happened to be whenever I was in the hospital being held illegally because some white power assholes thought that they could get together and shove me in a hole somewhere. They all thought that they could get money and glory and wealth. Well, the entire government shut down, not just the U.S. government, as well as a huge wide variety of other things. I have so much freaking pressure and stress and tension on me right now. And on top of it, some very good friends of mine have recently come up missing, as well as for this 2025 Halloween season, I need to let you know that the sugar and the crap and the going door to door and everything else crap of Halloween has to do with human trafficking, as well as trafficking of children, and please watch them. As well as that's how they're able to get thousands and millions of children and peoples across state lines all at once. Not just in the U.S., across country lines as well, all in one night because of that. Please understand that there's a lot more going on than everyone just running around having fun. And I'm hoping that everybody stays safe. There's a huge wide variety of other things going on besides what it is I have already clearly stated. And I'm sick and tired of the drama and the melodrama and everything else. I have teams of people who work with me and work around me. I'm supposed to be retiring. I'm supposed to be doing something more besides being an overstressed ball. I'm explaining the whole true history of everything since the end of the 1940s, which is actually way further back, trillions of years. And I would rather like to have some quiet time. I have dermal implants all over my body. I'm in constant contact with the Department of Defense, as well as the entire military complex, as well as a huge wide variety of different places and different things on and off world. I was under a missile silo in Colorado for a hell lot longer than I ever was supposed to, and that's the only thing that's messing with me. I have a wide variety of different things to do in a wide variety of different areas, and I'm giving up the majority of my titles so that my peoples can go off and live free. And I'm teaching them on how to fly, quite literally, not just being experimental test pilots for the military, as well as a huge, wide, vast variety of other things having to do with intergalactic law, as well as anything and everything else. I'm sorry that I'm behind in everything. And the government just shut down because of money laundering and fraud, because of my commission being money laundered and fraud. Again, there's other problems with that, and I have a vast amounts of that going against me on a constant basis. And on top of it, dun dun dun, the government's upset with me because I'm wanting to have my skin color black again. It's not the government that's against me, it's more local government that's against me because I want my jet skin black back. There's a way to do it through energy work, and I was promised that I could. I have wings and horns as well that I would like to have back, as well as not just my jet black skin. It is through energy that you can get these things. The whole planet didn't have a problem with my horns and my wings. Just the white assholes who stole me, who claimed they adopted me, who never adopted me. They're the only ones that seem to. Today is October 25th, 4:02 p.m.